Hello, good afternoon. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to Chocolate One. My name is Beth Hitchcock. I'm an independent designer with Chocateur. And sorry, allergies are still attacking me. Oh boy, is it going to be hot? We're heading into a heat wave, and next week is supposed to be record-breaking temperatures for us, like in triple digits. And we get that in North Idaho, but it's usually like only 1 or 2 days that we get a really hot day, and then it simmers down to, the 80s, which is still really hot for us. But next week it's gonna be a blistering hot day. So I'm gonna wait just a minute for people to kind of join. If you're watching, would you please leave a comment, say hello, like and follow my page, and sprinkle this to other people. Sprinkle means S-H-A-R-E. So hit that share button and send this live video right now to other friends that may be interested in watching what I do. So if you joined me yesterday, you saw that I had a board prepped and I went to use the Beaver Falls Lodge transfer, and it was a complete fail. Complete fail. Not even gonna lie. It's the second time I tried that transfer and I just haven't had success with it. So I don't know what it is, but I am putting that into the retired stock of transfers in my armoire. So, but I like the surface, and we're going to, let me see, I'm going to have to try and get this camera. What's going on here? I don't want it so far away. I can't push it any closer to me. Oh, yes, I can. Look at that. Okay, well, I will try and make that work. So let me put you down here. So here's the board that we worked on yesterday. Still need to go up a little bit. There we go. And what I've done is I just put one coat of what's it called? Chalk paint. What did I do with it? I just had it. Here it is. Put one coat of this Americana decor on it. It's a chalky finish. And what we're going to do is we're going to layer some color on this. And I'm just going to use acrylic paints for that. And I want kind of a garden theme. So let me choose some colors here. I thought I had a nice mossy green. I do. So I have a light green and a mossy green. And then maybe we'll throw in just a touch of blue, like maybe a sky blue. So how we do this, if you've watched my channel, you've seen or watched my page, then you've seen me demonstrate this before. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little water on our board, kind of just get it a little bit damp. And I wanted this to be kind of this is going to go outside on my, oh, this one hasn't been opened yet. Outside on a little table I have on my porch next to some plants I have there. So I need my glasses for that. This is a fun technique. We'll do a little, we might do a paper towel press on it if I can get this opened. I know they seal these up so good. What's the weather like where you're at? Tell me in the comments where you're watching from. And if you catch us on replay, tell me in the comments on the replay where you're watching from. There we go. And these have all been open. Let's start with this one. Give it a little shake. Can you see my pretty peony here? Boy, does she smell nice. It's almost, I just feel like I'm going to be so far away from my project. Okay, so we have our paint. dried paint on the edge of it. And a brush, and I have some fresh water over here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to start to get this color on here. And it doesn't need to be perfect. We don't want it perfect, because beautiful things are not always perfect, right? Isn't that what that says? A beautiful thing is never perfect. So we're going to make a beautiful thing. That looks good. And maybe we'll dry this. We'll dry in between. I'm going to get out the blow dryer. It's a little bit stronger. I want to dry this quickly. So almost there. That'll be good enough for our purposes. So clean that brush off. And let's put some of this darker green, what's it called? It's called English ivy green. Kind of an army green, I think. Just put a little bit on your brush, about that size, and then just get it in here. It's a little bit more left in there. That's nice. We're getting some depth in there now. I'll put you on I always forget to take it off of mute. Okay, it dries really quickly. Now we're going to put some wax on it. And maybe we'll do the dark wax because that'll give it another layer of color and depth. Boy, the wood wax is really soft with this heat we're having. Just going to put a layer of this wax on this board. And those are just, these paints, these are just acrylic paint that I pick up at Walmart or even the dollar store. This board I got at, the local hobby store. They sell them in a pack of, 4 or 5, I think, really reasonable. Okay. That to seal so it doesn't dry out on me. And then we'll buff this off. Give it a little buff. That looks nice. That feels nice. Okay, there's that. We can put these paints away. Now the next step, what we're going to do is we're going to use this pattern on our board. And I'm not sure if I want it going up and down or maybe diagonal. I don't know, I'll decide when I get it pulled off. So this is one of our D size transfers. They're 18 by 18. And this one is a cut apart. I used this word on a garden bucket that I had. So this is going to sit next to that on my little table on my porch. And I'll get my fuzzing cloth. Maybe 2 because it's kind of big. So board aside for a second. Pull this up. And I like to go halfway on these big ones. Put my fuzzing cloth down, terry cloth side down. And then the rest of the way. So that helps. Usually it prevents me from rolling my transfer. Hi. Is the sound back? The sound's back on now, isn't it, Barb? Let me know if the sound's back on, Barb. I think it should be on. I did mute it for a second. Thank you for letting me know that. How are you doing tonight, Barb? Are you guys in Michigan experiencing a heat wave? We're warming up here in Idaho. That feels good. So we've waxed our board, we fuzzed our cloth, and that's the first two steps of good transfer care. And we're going to put this is going to go on top of it. So I think it would be cute going diagonally. I wish I could. I might start here and then continue the pattern below. That's what we're going to do because I do like it on a diagonal. And I thought I would use Dune for this, for our little things. Or we could use, let me think here. I just want it to be really subtle. I think we'll do a hot mess and use Dune, and I was going to use eucalyptus, but I think I want to use sage. Which one's going to go better? I think the sage is going to go better. So we'll do a little hot mess with this. Let me add some water to this paste. Barb, is the sound back on? Can you let me know? I think it is. I can check my other device too. I think I'll do that before I continue. Let's see. I'm just checking on my other iPad to see if the sound is on. Yeah, it is. Okay, we're good. Thank you though, Barb. I appreciate that. I know I've done that before. Okay, so we're going to do the hot mess technique. With our pattern here. I love this technique so much. It is so fun to do. These colors are beautiful together. Okay, I'll grab a large squeegee. And I'll just start swirling my paste onto it. And we'll be doing a little bit of sanding as well, so even if it doesn't go all the way to the edge, I'm okay with that. I want it to look kind of antiqued and worn. See a little bit more up here. Scrape that off. It's drying fast, and I I think because of the heat also. That looks pretty. Now let's dry that, and then we'll line this back up. That looks really pretty. carry on. Let's see here. Just a smidge above. There we go. I don't think I want that dry screen in there because I don't think it'll print properly. A little bit higher until I see the, there we go. That looks good. A little bit lower there. So we have the same angle. Okay, that looks good. And we'll just finish pasting this little piece right here. So we haven't had to turn on the air conditioner yet, but we will next week for sure. Okay, let's get that in there. I'll put this back in my sage since it has more green in it. It's not very much paste, so see if I can get that off. Don't really want it on the edge there. I got one more harsh line. I think that's good. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I'm going to put this on the side here. I'll have to take it to the sink and wash it, because it will not fit in my little pan of water. Let's try that. Thanks, Barb, for letting me know. There's a delay in when I receive the, there's a delay, I think, when you receive what's happening, a minute or so, and then there's a delay when I receive your responses or your comments. Well, hot dog, that looks so pretty just like that even. But we have a little bit more to do to it. Let me put these pastes away because it's gonna dry. So it's in the 60s. Oh, with extreme high winds. Oh no. Are you in a tornado area? That is gunkiness on that jar. All of your ideas, are you just naturally artistic? All of your ideas are, or are you just naturally artistic? I think I like crafting, and I don't know about artistic, but I have fun. I try things, so I'm not afraid for things to go wrong. So now we're going to, thank you for that though, that's very sweet. If I can find a sanding block, we're going to just sand this down a little bit. I'm going to rough up the edges a little bit. Some of that stained wood will come through. of that on there. Rough it up. Okay, that's pretty good. Let me grab something here. I watch a lot of YouTubes too, Barb, to get different ideas. I'm just fascinated with this craft and all the different things you can do with it. The sky's the limit. Okay. Let me take a brush and really brush that dust off of there, though. Brushing it all onto my floor. I'll vacuum tomorrow. Well, I have to say I'm happy with how this is coming out. Now, my idea was I was going to use, I need to wash this. I was going to use one of our board and base boards on there, but now I'm thinking I'm not going to do that because I don't like the black on there. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put a little bit more wax on here, and we're going to put it right on the surface, and I can put it outside. This is the dark stained wax, so it's going to add a little more depth even. So it'll be really pretty. And if you're layering patterns like this, you want to do that little bit of sanding. You want to try and get this as smooth as possible to the wood. So your next pattern, and I probably should have sanded it even just a little bit more because I can feel where it's raised at. We're gonna keep our fingers crossed. Okay. You started to ask a question. Where are you getting, I don't know. Where am I getting all your ideas? Oh, it was a two-part comment. Now I get it. I come up with some of them. This particular technique, I watch another, I'll message you after the live and tell you about that. That. So much better than yesterday. And then we're going to put this one on here. That dream was planted in your heart for a reason. I love this transfer. I think I've used it, well, 2 or 3 times already. There we go. Let's seal this wax up. One reason I don't want it to dry out. For a second reason, it has a strong smell. There. Okay. Get my fuzzing cloth. Roll it up, peel it off, and fuzz it. Now I have to figure out what color we're going to do this since I changed my plan midway. You've never seen me do that before. I tried to see if our simple shapes, because I thought white and I could have painted it a little bit, would have been nice, but they're square, they're not the right size. Let's see, that looks pretty good. Now we'll need to pick colors. Let's see. I think any suggestions? Maybe this pretty rosewood and daffodil. Or we could do a purple version. Boy, they have a a pretty purple coming out. It's called Wisteria. It's going to be coming out July 6th. I don't know. I'm not feeling that. Something. Let me see what this is. Currant jam. Boy, this looks like it's... Currant jam would be pretty. Boy, is this interesting. It's an old paste, but I'm surprised I did recently clean this jar up and stir it up. I think that'll be pretty. And we'll do that. And the pesto for the leaves. And then storm. Or maybe black for the words. Maybe storm. Actually, you know what would be pretty on those flowers is, since we have a little blue in there, is to drop a little blue in there. That's it. Bingo. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Put this back. And look at the blues I have. I have Ocean Mist and Lakeshore. We'll use a combination of those two. Yay! Okay, got a plan. Probably not going to use that yellow. I have an open one over here. That's a new one. One more stir stick, please. This will be fine. Oh, Lakeshore, huh? Thought I had just bought another new blue too. Cadet, but I don't want that. I don't know. We'll go with these. So I'll do the darker color here. Let's see if this is going to show up on that green. And then the lighter color. I like blue flowers. We've got some little blue flowers in the front. They're wild seeds that I planted last year. So I'm going to pull this up and see if I like it or see if I need to throw in a darker blue in there. First, I should concentrate on covering it all. Oh, I think that's pretty. It's kind of light. I could maybe throw a little cadet just on top of it, just to darken it just a tiny bit. Let's see if that did anything. Oh, that's pretty. This one didn't blend too good though. Let's see if we can blend that. That's a little better. Okay, we're going to leave it at that. And then we're going to, I'm going to close up my paste as I go today, you guys, because it's so hot in my little room here and they're drying really quickly. I haven't experienced that before. You know, I joined Chalk Couture last end of September going into October, and our weather had already started cooling down. So we're going to need a dark green. So I didn't know that about. Let's see if this eucalyptus shows up. May need to throw some pesto on there. Oh, I think that shows up nice. It's pretty. It's very subtle. Maybe I'll throw a little pesto just on top. We'll get all of our colors out today. Let's see if that did anything. Just insane winds. Oh, yeah, I like that better. It darkened it up. Okay, and then the rest is going to be done in storm. Here we go. It seems like we've had, that's why we had so many trees taken down this year, because we've been having such high winds also. And I noticed there was a fire pretty close, well, about 40 minutes away from us yesterday. So that's not good combination. There we go. That's pretty. I know it's a little bit hard to see. I can wash this one in my water here. I'll hold it up to you for you in just a second. why for a simple project I sure did pull out a lot of jars of paste. Okay, let me hold this up to the camera so you can see it. I don't know, I can't quite get it in there. Don't have my camera angled the right way. Anyways, there it is, this way. I think it came out nice. I'll tell you, I like it a lot better than the beaver project I did yesterday, but I think it came out nice. I like that background in there. So, there we go. That's today's project. I'm going to do this for a second. Whew, I am hot. If you're interested in Chalk Couture or you want to know more about it, how you can get 40% off of all of our products, drop me a comment and I'll be happy to tell you all about it and how much fun I'm having doing it. And then what else? We have a few more days left in the month to join Club Couture, and then you can get the transfer. Let me show you what it is. This is the transfer. A Beautiful Thing is Never Perfect with a beautiful little hummingbird. It's $19.99 a month. That includes free shipping. And then this month there's a special. It's a summer kickstart. There's 3 transfers available only till the end of the month. And I have those here also. Let's see. I think I need to put my transfers back away. Here they go. Here they are. Cook, Eat, Clean, Repeat. Love you to the fridge and back. Work hard, snack often. That's a cute one. And blah, blah, blah. Coffee. And then, oops, this way. Love is Brewing. Fresh Daily. So these you can buy individually. They're $14.99, the normal price for a B-size transfer. And but the special is you can earn those for free till the end of the month or until supplies run out. If you buy $75 worth of product, you choose 1 for free. If you buy $100 worth of product, you can choose 2. And if you spend $125, you get all 3 free. So that's like a $45 bonus for you. All right, that's all I've got today. I will be here, probably not tomorrow. I have a patient visit and gotta go see my little guy. And then, but I'll be back on Friday for sure. So until we talk again, take care.